Afternoon, and let's have a look at what the markets are up to this afternoon, which are the sectors that are doing well and what are the individual stock movers in trade. So starting with the benchmark indices, both the Sensex and the Nifty trading in the trading higher, trading in the green. Sensex has gained, Sensex and Nifty actually both have gained 0.5% in trade this afternoon. Sensex trading around the 52,600 levels, above those levels, while Nifty is trading around the 15,800 levels. So surely keeping an eye out on that. Now talking about the broader markets, seem to be performing in line with the benchmark indices. Both the Nifty Midcap and the Smallcap are up more than 0.5% in trade as well. Let's look at the sectors that have been doing well this afternoon. So what is leading the rally? Obviously metals again back, it's up more than 4% in trade. So Nifty Metal up 4%. There are a lot of movers in trade, so JSW Steel among the top gainers as well. Other than that, we have Nifty IT and Realty also, which are doing quite well in trade today. They are up more than 1% in trade as well. Now among the sector laggards, we have Nifty FMCG as well as Nifty Auto, which are trading in the red and trading down. So Nifty FMCG down 0.6%, Nifty Auto also down 0.2% in trade. Let's look at the individual stock movers now in trade, which are the stocks that have been gaining and falling in trade. Starting with Zomato. Now obviously after its listing, we saw UBS coming out with a coverage, initiating a coverage on Zomato. Today we have Jefferies also, which came out with a note initiating coverage on the stock with a target price of 170 rupees per share. And post this, we are seeing a rally of around 1%, more than 1% coming in for Zomato today. Now they believe obviously there's a lot of scope for the food delivery segment and an opportunity here, especially given that there's an under-penetration in India. Plus, duopoly in this segment is a structure, so only Zomato and Swiggy are there, and they expect Zomato to be EBITDA break-even by FY26 as well. The premium valuation, they expect this to sustain going forward as well, but they are initiating coverage on Zomato. Moving on, we do have Mahanagar Gas Limited, that's MGL, which is given a very strong set of numbers this time around in Q1, and we're seeing the stock is up as much as 1 to 2% in trade after this robust set of numbers reported by the company. Now MGL's Q1 net profits have jumped more than 4-folds, and even the revenues have more than doubled for the company, so very strong performance coming in there. Okay, now let's talk about today's debutant. We do have Tatva Chintan Pharma Chem, which is also made a very solid debut on the exchanges today after its IPO, so keeping that stock also in focus and doing quite well and trading quite well in trade as well today post its listing. Tech Mahindra 2 up 1.2% ahead of its earnings. Let's keep an eye on what the numbers actually pan out for Tech Mahindra today. Moving forward, we do have among the top losers, we have Maruti Suzuki also, which is in focus today. It's down as much as 2.4% in trade after a weak set of numbers was reported by the company. The India's largest car makers Q1 profits actually slumped by 62% on a year-on-year basis, dragged by lower car sales as well as the high commodity costs also. That is something impacting Maruti's numbers. So that is why we're seeing the stock tanking in trade. Ramco Systems slumped as much as 10% in trade after a weak set of numbers was reported by the company. The company is actually swinged into a net loss versus a net profit last year, as well as when you look at the revenue, they are a tad bit lower, more like you could say they are almost flattish, but surely the company has swinged into a loss, which is overall impacting the performance. Other than that, we do have Tejas Networks, which is in focus today. It's up as much as 4% in trade, more than 4% in trade, after Tata Sons will be making an open offer for Tejas Networks and will own 43.35% in the company post the after warrant exercise. So surely company will be raising 1,850 crores from Tata Sons unit, that is Paneton Finvest Limited. So that is keeping Tejas in focus as well, and these are the stocks that have been buzzing this afternoon.